Hi, this is a review for the Speed HD-8TZ. I decided to do this review as there isn't very much about it on YouTube, so I thought I'd just do a quick review. As you can probably see, it is, of course, full 1080p, 1920 by 1080 resolution, 30 frames per second, and it uses a H.264 codec. I'm actually using the camera now to film. I'm filming at 720p with auto white balance on and night vision because I'm filming in quite low light. I'm using autofocus because, well, with this camera the drawback is slightly to it that there's no manual focus. So sometimes when you turn and focus on something new, it may pulsate a bit. I'm going to now go through some specs, although for extreme detail I'll include a link in the description along with the video. It is, as I've said before, full 1080p, a 1920 by 1080 video with HDMI out and uses H.264 codec. It includes an image stabiliser. However, in my opinion, it's a very basic one with hardly any sort of, you can hardly notice any sort of difference. And I have heard on the internet that using image stabilizer options on cameras can reduce the quality of video, so basically I suggest you experiment. The screen is kind of good and kind of bad. It's a 3-inch TFT LCD displaying 960 by 240 megapixels. Now that is good size. A lot of the more expensive cameras than this only have like 2.5, 2.7. It's a good size screen. However, I don't know if this is something unique to this camera or if all cameras are like this, so it's just my opinion. But it seems to be very dark. As I've filmed in low light and some objects you can hardly see and you think, oh, well, this ain't gonna work. But then when you review it on the computer, it's so much brighter and so much more detailed, so it can be a little bit misconceiving. It has LED flash, so when you're taking photos you have got flash, which is good. For storage, it comes with a built-in 128 megabyte flash memory, so not really much to even, hardly worth even mentioning, and that can only hold about 30 seconds at 1080p, so it's not all that great. But of course it has got an SDHC card slot which supports cards up to 16 gigabytes, so as long as you get a card it's not a problem. Its white balance has auto, sunny, cloudy, tungsten, I think that's how you say it, and fluorescent. No manual with the white balance, which is a bit of a pity, but then it is a budget camera. It comes with 3 effects, colour effects. You can either have colour, which is what I'm filming in, just a standard sort of mode, or you can use black and white or sepia. I'll try and demonstrate these a little later on. As I think I mentioned earlier, it has a rechargeable NP120 Lion battery, and it comes with one included. However, I have seen on some places online, some places do include 2 rechargeable batteries, but mine only came with 1, and I think that is pretty much the standard. It has 5 by optical zoom or 20 by digital zoom. It weighs in at 292 grams, not counting the battery. At last, I can show you the camera. I'll just get it a bit closer. Unfortunately, again, I don't have very good light in here. That's the left side, if you're holding it like I am. That's the right side. That's the back. That's the front.